Alright, so we're back with the only game that doesn't care about wind resistance after about 200 vertical meters. It's Parkitect. I downloaded a bunch of mods, so we should be able to do things that you aren't really supposed to be able to do. The game kind of caps you at like 279 kilometers per hour. Not that it's bad, okay? What is that, like 170 something miles per hour, I think? I can't really get above 50 or 70 Gs either. But the one thing I did want to do is make the most massive roller coaster in the universe. I also want to make it in a way that's impossible, which supposedly these mods allow you to do, because it allows you to like take the launching system and like put it in places where it's not supposed to exist. So yeah. We did the hydraulic sadness maker last time. Let's do the Giga coaster. If there's one thing I remembered about the Giga coaster is that like it broke down in our last park without even having to do anything, and like someone else had made that, so they probably made it appropriately. Target velocity 900 kilometers per hour. What? Okay. If this thing was legitimately able to get a roller coaster up to 900 kilometers per hour, my life would be complete. I don't really know what would happen to the human body if you were inside of like a roller coaster seat area going 900 kilometers per hour. How many of these will allow you to do before it runs out of friggin' steam? It couldn't have gotten that fast over here. There we go. Now it's at least starting to get some resistance. You can turn the launching area? Oh, hell yes. All right, we need like a decent runway of space. This is like the takeoff area to really start getting some speed. It's gonna pass right in front of the entrance of the park. This way everyone can see the potential castration that's about to befall them. Apparently you can launch uphill, because why not? Oh, you can double screw a corkscrew. I don't know if that's really the right way to describe this, but whatever. See, this way you're less screwed, but this way you're gray screwed. Many of your guests are tired. You guys haven't even friggin' done anything yet. Well, put your asses on pause. Jesus. Beyond vertical drop. Yeah, we're gonna do that in a second. How the hell high is this thing allowed to go on these settings? What the hell? Oh my God. You're not allowed to build this high. You shut your mouth. Okay, beyond vertical drop. Go. All right, it can go about 54 height to the point where we're doing the ridiculous drop that you're not really supposed to be able to do. All right, so if we do a little Twizzler like this, it seems to be able to kind of make it all right. This is this warm-up stuff down here. This is what everyone's girlfriend sees that actually allows their boyfriend to ride on this thing, not knowing that they're probably not going to be fertile once they get off. This launch mechanism just serves as a way to try and escape the Earth's orbit for the first time on a roller coaster. 47 segments of greater than vertical dropping. Sounds good. These banks are getting kind of ridiculous, but it's still working, so I'm gonna keep going with it. Oh yeah. It's like being in Miami all over again. This is exactly what everyone wants to deal with on like a Saturday afternoon. This is a cool pattern. What it is, oh my God. What it is it's like two lefts and then a right. I'm retarded. It's two lefts and two rights. You know what I meant. All right, the coaster starts to lose a little bit of momentum here, so it's time to get it back on the launcher, I think. Apparently it can launch downward at a slight angle as well, huh? Okay, things are getting real weird now. When you start putting like the turns after a corkscrew or whatever, like all kinds of janky weirdness starts to happen. It's pretty slick. Oh yeah, I don't even know what the hell we're doing anymore. Now things are just kind of taking their own shape. It's glorious. Can't go that way, but we can sure as hell go this way. Anyone who goes on this roller coaster, like on purpose, gets the free I have big balls pass for the rest of their life. Okay, I'm not sure what the hell this is over here that's being created, but I really like the way it looks. It's like the Picasso of roller coasters. Okay, I'm serious. Like, if you really, really wanted to take the time to see how much track you could squeeze on one area, you could squeeze a lot of track into this. Oh my God, if I build this here, there's gonna be, how the hell am I gonna get out of this? Apparently this way. Ooh. I don't think that's supposed to be able to go there, but whatever, we'll pretend it is. I call this coaster the intravenous coaster because the freaking coaster itself looks like a bunch of veins, and you probably need some level of injections in order to be able to go on this thing. By now, I imagine everyone's able to start digesting food again, so we're gonna go ahead and put another launch mechanism in here. I wonder if I can get through this area. Sure can. God, it doesn't even look like the track connects appropriately right here. at this point. Now what we're trying to do over here is you want to make sure everyone excretes a nice solid stream of red once they get off. So we're kind of just shaking the kidneys out over here. Right like that. Perfect. That's the stuff. And then a little bit of this right over here like so. Perfect. All right. So I think this is a pretty good ending for right now, at least so that we can finally test this hideous thing. Perfect. All right, you sorry ball bags. You can tell this is the type of ride that's gonna need a nice long queue. I'm just kidding. There's no way in hell anyone's gonna want to ride this thing. When you leave, you have to go all the way around the other side of the park. Okay, we're gonna need to do a little bit of a test ride here just to see if this thing is functional. I think it is. Looking at it makes me want to projectile vomit all over my computer screen. But hey, there's lovely flowers on the ground, and we got a front row seat. Happy co. Yeah, right. Of course, it starts to rain right when we go on the damn roller coaster. Okay, the starter loops aren't that bad. Here's the first launching area, I do believe. That sends us sky high just to get a little bit more speed. Like I said, I think, oh my God. I think it tops us out at like 279 kilometers per hour, which isn't bad. You know, it's respectable, I would say, but it's not the best ever. This is high enough to the point where the rest of the map doesn't render in. In fact, nothing renders in until you start to get pretty far downward. A little freaky there. All right, coming up on the side, go through the brain casing. Not too bad. I can already feel that one of my sack areas is probably lower than the other one. Again, the rest of the map just completely renders out. Do a little flip-a-doo right there over on the side. A couple of the capillaries inside your body start to explode. And right over here is one of my favorite parts. Right there. I think it may be a little bit better to see from the outside. Now this area, I made this just to kind of, like I said, give people the opportunity to come back into consciousness, and they should be able to. Hopefully the G-forces aren't that much. Like I said, they're pretty much capped, so it shouldn't be that bad. All right, we got another launching area over here. Now this area over here is pretty bad. This should be pretty terrifying, because this is another one of those weird noodly area. Oh my God. One of those weird noodly areas that kind of does whatever the hell it wants. And this one over here, I was really proud of. It basically looks like 10,000 pieces of construction paper flying at your face all at once. And yeah, if you have motion sickness, I apologize ahead of time. We should almost be done here, though. I was totally lying. We are not almost done. We got to go through the ground a little bit and then have our temples go in and out of our hypothalamus, come around this way, back and forth. A few little loop-a-doos over here, because why not? And then the right, left, right, left, right, left to make sure that your kidneys are working appropriately. And there we go. Made it all the way to the end. That's what I'm talking about. The excitement. Very low. Suck it. 69 G's for the vertical minimum. That's interesting. And 60, 56. Like I said, you're never gonna get that much. 6,000 meters in length. That's pretty cool. I wonder if anyone will actually ride this thing. Hold on. A post about the Giga coaster went viral on social media. I can't imagine what possibly could have done that. Oh my God, we've got people on the queue. Someone is insane enough to go on this friggin' ride. Also, I've got to eventually get this stuff fixed up. I feel like I should actually put some shops here so that people don't feel dehydrated and they have something to vomit up. Come one, come all. Don't be shy. Yes. Go ahead. Your plaid's not gonna save you today, lady. You might want to take those glasses off too. All right. Take a little look, see how this does. Now, like I said, right over here, we have a little bit of a warm-up. Not too bad. Just a couple of loops to get people going. Look, these two went right to the front too. Good for them. Now, this is the launching mechanism. This is kind of what really gets you starting to flow. And there's the drop. Not too bad. Through the spiral, up and about. This guy seems to be unhappy. I don't know if it's because he dislikes the ride. Oh, shit. I can't even see this guy is now. Yep, there we go. We're back. And right over here, a couple of decent twirls. A little launch. You can't even see the greater than inverted drop. There it is. I was going to say, it's so high that it doesn't... Oh, my God, that turn right there. One more loop probably would have been too many right there, so I'm kind of glad I stopped it where I did. Okay. Fantastic. Good job, everyone. This is one of the areas I really like. This thing right over here. Luckily, they have enough speed to make it all the way through because there's nothing actually powering them until they get to the other launch area over here. These poor bastards getting launched like 270 kilometers per hour over and over again. All right, another little area right through here that should more than likely lobotomize half of the oh my god, half of the individuals that are on this this roller coaster. Now right over here, this is awful. I have to look at the G-forces on this little thing because that has to be probably one of the worst areas for the G-forces. Hold on, let me take a look. It's not bad at all, but I don't know if that's true. I get the I think we just had some people herc over here. I get the feeling that these types of turns would cause some G-forces. -40 just in that little chunk right there. 39 right in this little twist. Now these ones put people at like -49 and 46 over and over again. Okay, now we're talking. I got it so that I can put the launch mechanism on any directional area. Oh, mother of God, yes. All right, I'm curious if we can get the G-forces up at all now that we're able to put the the launch mechanism inside of our little twisty doodad over here. All the park goers are like, damn it, Gray, no. It's only a matter of time, my children. Oh yeah, so this is gonna be happening while the launcher stays constantly launching. Oh, it's perfect. Oh, I don't even know how the hell I managed this over here. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so I've managed to close this off. I've jacked up the coaster's so jacked up that it can't even autocomplete to the end. The tiling is so far off at this point that it doesn't want to autocomplete. On the plus side, we managed to get 114 G-forces and -82 for the lateral. Not too bad. So this is kind of what we managed in the end over here. Again, there's several instances where it kind of just goes straight off the map and does things that it's not really supposed to be able to do at this point, so it's hard to follow. I'm telling you, this area right here is one of my personal favorites. I love the way that portion came out. All right, now right over here, once we get past all this is where like the consistent launcher just starts and it never stops. Right about, not yet, right here. This is where we started to break things and like there was no way out of the brokenness once it had happened, because this is the area where it launches in areas where it's not supposed to be able to, like right here. This is areas where the that particular track type isn't supposed to exist, but you know, we made it do its thing anyway. Kind of goes around here, a couple of those right there, and then it just loses it, unfortunately. In the end, it can't get lined up, and well, everyone gets to see the massacre that unfolds. But if you notice, we didn't hit any of the pedestrians. So about 7.5 kilometers long, 114 and -82 and -81 and 76 in there just for good friggin' measure. I think we did it right this time, considering how much it kind of stops us from doing a lot of the insanity. What the hell? What the hell is this? Why is there part of a roller coaster in the ground? You know what? I'm not gonna ask. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this episode of Parkitect. Till the next time, folks. Stay foxy and much love.